ProWrestling.com, bringing you the best wrestling action. We got a great main event with Texas Chainsaw versus Little Devil here in the last bout. With the best wrestling action in the business, here to deliver tonight. We got footage from Fade to Black 6 and 7 coming later on. Turbo is here. Tuesday Night Turbo. But first I want to talk about what happened at Tuesday Night Turbo 17 between Hollywood, Pretty Ricky, and Jack Bunyan. It started a feud between Jack Bunyan and the Three Kings. Let's go ahead and show you what happened here.
I don't know if that'll be enough for Jack Bunyan. Look, oh, Jack Bunyan's had enough. He goes straight for Hollywood. Choking him out on the outside, but Pretty Ricky coming to his aid. This is a ploy to... This is a ploy to beat Jack Bunyan here on Turbo 17. These scoundrels are at it again. Trying to control everything here in V Wrestling. The 6 count better get back in the ring here. He's fooling around here out here on the wood. Look at this. Double team action again, and the ref doing nothing about it. An 8 count. Oh, he throws his head into the pole. Jack Bunyan might be knocked out. Look at this. The Three Kings discussing it on a 9 count. We're going to have a count out, folks. No, look. Pretty Ricky just told.
There's that footage from Tuesday Night Turbo 17 that fueled the fight at Ring Mania that went the distance. Jack Bunyan versus Hollywood at the big one. Hollywood messing up his opportunity to be in the Ring Mania grand finale match, so they had to settle the score between the two of them. Let's see what happened here at Ring Mania between them.
For a long time. Hollywood's in here getting destroyed by a giant. Oh, look at that. We got to cover. No, rope break. Hollywood right under the ropes. Let's see this again. Look at that flying giant. Flying giant spotted here at Ring Mania. Folks are getting their money's worth here tonight. Hip tossing Hollywood over here now. Uh-oh. Slam from the heavens from the giant. And that usually means it's hillbilly bear hug time. Hollywood got out of it earlier, but no, he's already tapped. Instantly squealing and tapping. We have a winner. Jack Bunyan.
The hillbilly is back here on Turbo. Jack Bunyan. One of the biggest wrestlers in the world. Jack Bunyan settling his score with Hollywood at Ring Mania. Here at Turbo. There's one stone left unturned here. Let's see. See what he does about one of the other Three Kings members. Pretty Ricky. get this action underway. It's Tuesday, it's turbo time. Pretty Ricky going right for it. The Giant sizing him up, getting a few shots in. Jack Bunyan very upset at the Three Kings. Oh my God! Pretty Ricky going airborne, and the Giant follows with a giant clothesline to the back of the head of Pretty Ricky here. What is this? Natas coming down to ringside, sprinting out here quickly. He's pacing now over here. Coming my way. Yeah, you just better stay over there, big feller. Jack Bunyan and Natas having a match at Ring King just a few weeks away at the pay-per-view. Natas out here letting his presence be known to Jack Bunyan. What's he gonna do here? Natas is a monster, destroying Timmy Price, one of the Three King members, at Ring Mania. Natas debuting part of the Parker family. Meanwhile, in the ring, Pretty Ricky, flying drop kick, taking it to the hillbilly Giant, Jack Bunyan. We have a Giant versus Giant match here at Ring King. Alright. Good, we're not gonna have that Giant versus Giant here tonight at Turbo. We had a problem with that at Fade to Black just a few nights ago. We'll show you some footage of that later on. But here right now in the ring, the squared circle, Pretty Ricky, the technician that he is, controlling this squared circle here. But Jack Bunyan, the powerhouse. It takes so much to get him down. You do not want to be in a corner with a Giant. Look at this, Tree of Suck. Look at this. Full Nelson. The Giant breaks right out of it. Pretty Ricky's been in control of this match, ladies and gentlemen. Bit of a surprise as Jack Bunyan's no pushover. Look at that, just throwing Pretty Ricky across from post to post, ladies and gentlemen. The action here on Turbo is electric. Oh, giant headbutt. Jack Bunyan. Tree of Suck. Kick. Look. Oh, God. Up top. Top rope. Giant action. Jack Bunyan off the top rope. Good God, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see that again. Look at this here. Instant replay here on Turbo. That Giant went flying with a clothesline from the heavens. Rare top rope action from Jack Bunyan. In the corner, like I was stating earlier, you do not want to be in the corner with a Giant, especially a pissed off hillbilly. Look at this. This is not well. Look, Pretty Ricky being well aware, being very agile, also reversing that maneuver. Jack Bunyan about to slam Pretty Ricky to the heavens. Pretty Ricky not having. Look at that Hurricanrana by Pretty Ricky. Great action. Look at this. Pretty Ricky taking well in control of the match here now. Once again, leading the way, Pretty Ricky. Both of these athlete grand finale wrestlers event quality athletes here. This is a pay-per-view quality match here on the opener at Tuesday Night Turbo 22. Pretty Ricky targeting that throat of the Giant. Usually you take the big guys out at the feet. Pretty Ricky's going right for the throat. Look at that Hurricanrana, nice move there. Pretty Ricky just dominating this here. Quite the sight to see here, these maneuvers. Pretty Ricky just targeting that throat over and over again. Might have just pissed off no, look at that Superman punch by Pretty Ricky. Dear God. He just might have pissed off the Giant though. Let's check all this all out again, that Hurricanrana. These calculated throat punches and knees to the throat. And then that Superman punch that looked like it knocked the Giant out, but it just pissed him off. Look at this. Back in the action. Jack Bunyan tossing Pretty Ricky up to the rafters. You gotta give it to Pretty Ricky though. He's staying in this one for the distance here. This match has been going on for quite a while. Endurance is starting to play a factor for both of these athletes. Look at this! Pretty Ricky with the athletic slam now. Does that mean this could be it, ladies and gentlemen, right here, the ending of the match now. The perfect figure four. It's locked on the Hillbilly Giant. Nowhere to go, but he's targeting it. No way. Jack Bunyan getting out of the perfect figure four. Pretty Ricky stunned, not knowing what to do here now. Jack Bunyan with a sleeper. Pretty Ricky quickly getting out of it with a jawbreaker. I'm Tony Niles here on the opener Turbo 22, and this is a doozy, folks. Oh, a big power slam by Jack Bunyan. Calling the action here. Uh-oh. Pretty Ricky looks like he's in trouble, folks. This could be the end. Oh, that's it. Pretty Ricky tapping. Jack Bunyan not letting go. Pretty Ricky is squirming all over the place like a wet noodle. Jack Bunyan finally dropping him now. Your winner here on the opener, Jack Bunyan, the Hillbilly, applying the Hillbilly bear hug. This Kentucky Giant getting a victory. You'll see him in Ring King, Giant versus Giant at Ring King, the toss. Jack Bunyan go toe-to-toe. Who is the bigger giant in the industry? Fans, I want to show you footage from Fade to Black that started this feud here now. Fade to Black 7, quite the sight to see. A packed house. But Natas hellfiring Daddy D. You can see Jack Bunyan back there starting to cause trouble for Natas. Natas not too happy. Came out here at Turbo 22 just moments ago. But look at this, Jack Bunyan trying to interfere in his match here, throwing a punch. Natas turning his back on, says, hit me, and Jack Bunyan laughing it off, but Natas in mid-match against Daddy D. You can see here a choke slam on Daddy D from Natas. Jack Bunyan just spectating at this point for hellfire on Daddy D. That's all she wrote for Who's Yo Daddy D, the 3 count. Newcomer, Special Ops, graduated from the Factory, Season 2. This guy's a weirdo. Look at him. Wearing somebody else's skin on his face and arms. He's attached half of a wrestling mask to somebody else's skin. This guy's a creep. This guy's a weirdo. He's wearing somebody else's skin. Very mysterious character here at V-Wrestling. Peeling somebody else's skin off and wearing it here to the wrestling match. That doesn't psych your opponent out. I don't know what else would. I wouldn't get in the ring with Special Ops. That's just gross. Underway, Remy taking the hat and jacket off here. I wish Special Ops would take that nasty skin off his arms and off his face. I don't know how that's legal. That's got to be against the rule book in somewhere. Nonetheless, the action continues here. Remy LaFleur, also a graduate out of the factory. This is the factory season 2. Both of these athletes looking promising. Remy, a rookie. Special Ops has wrestled before. He's used to the square circle professionally, where Remy, this is his first televised event. Strength test now here against Special Ops. Remy winning it now. Very agile athlete here. Special Ops, known for being hard to get down and quick to get up. Remy's got his work cut out for him here tonight. He's gonna have to show quite a bit of an offense here. Look, and that he does. Impressed with both of these athletes. Be nice to see who's the better of the two. Later tonight we have the top of the factory. Season 1, Season 2 go toe to toe. Top of class from Season 1 and top of class from Season 2. Later tonight, Drop Zone, Snake Eyes. They will brawl to see who is the better of the two. Who is the factory champion. Leg sweep now by Special Ops and Remy. Remy looks surprised like he didn't see that coming. Special Ops looks like such a creep. Oh man, look at that huge uppercut by Special Ops. Special Ops is a bit smaller than I thought he was. Now that I get to see a good look at him here, folks, this is the first time I get to see these two young athletes here now that they've graduated the factory. Look, here we go now. Cover, this could be it, Remy. Oh no, just a 2 count. Special Ops kicking out at 2 now. Huge punch right to the jaw. We got a closed fist policy here, and be wrestling. These factory graduates are fitting in nicely with the rules. They look like they've learned the ropes well. Sarge over at the factory treating these young superstars well and getting them well on their way here to be full-blown, full-season roster members here in beer wrestling, getting paychecks now. They are professional wrestlers. They are contract now under the VW name. No, here we got to cover. This could be it, Remy. Yet no. Another kick out, Special Ops. It's exciting seeing the factory blossom into our next generation of superstars here at beer wrestling. You can check out these superstars' grades and their win-loss records in the factory at VWrestling.com. Look, submission hold now. Special Ops is taking full advantage of it. Remy, he couldn't defend himself. Had him in that chokehold and then just elbowed him right to the nose. Is that blood? Is Remy got a bloody nose? I can't tell from the Spanish one. Oh, dear God, he might now. He might now just have a broken neck. Knockdown on the outside now, Special Ops. Look at this. Huge combo. Combination by Remy. Remy just went nuts on Special Ops out on the floor here. Using the woodworks to his advantage. Here we go. Butterfly DDT out on the wood. Special Ops' face must be smashed in after all that punishment. Both athletes quickly getting back into the ring here now. Remy on a roll. Remy left there. Special Ops now. He looks wounded. I would be too after all that flurry out on the woodworks. Out on the floor, no protective mats, folks. That is why Special Ops is injured here. You should be familiar with the rules by now. You're in the big leagues, pal. Look at that, oh, missed, blocked by Special Ops stepping out of the way. Remy with a missed punch. That'll happen. Not everybody's perfect coming out of the factory. We're down on a stretch now here. Can Remy get out of it? He does. He overpowers Special Ops. Oh, that's a huge headbutt. Look at this. Dear God, he just must have knocked Special Ops out with that. Special Ops isn't moving. This could be it, folks. And it is. Remy LaFleur winning here on Turbo 22. So clear. Just sing a song to my ear, my ear. Just sing a song so clear. I'd like to encourage everyone at June 28th to tune into Ring King pay-per-view. Number one contender, we will have Ring King versus World Champion at the following pay-per-view, Warzone. So check this out, folks. Big match coming your way because of Ring King. But first here we got two combatants here in the squared circle. Extreme match here, fans. Born to Kill versus Josh Davis. Born to Kill, a graduate out of the Factory Season 2. Josh Davis, no stranger to V-Wrestling fans. Everybody knows Josh Davis. The backyard wrestler. He's teamed up with Drop Zone lately and converted from more of a traditional wrestling and extreme style to a boxing hybrid. He's in that tag team Civil War with Drop Zone. He's taken quite the training regimen with Drop Zone lately. Born to Kill, getting high marks out of the Factory. He doesn't seem like he's playing around lately. He's on a bit of a roll lately. He's on Fade to Black 6 and 7, winning both matches. Be Nasty and Silver Bullet. Now he's here, Josh Davis here in Turbo 22. See what these two combatants can do here in an extreme match. Born to Kill, an extreme match against Be Nasty at Fade to Black 6. Phil Nelson, Josh Davis wiggling out of it now. Look at those punching combinations. Born to Kill. Not knowing what to do with this wrestler slash boxing style that this youngest athlete on the roster has taken away from his tag team partner. Drop zone, putting him under his wing. Both of these guys being able to help one another. One with the wrestling training, one with the boxing training. It's real interesting to see Josh Davis's career, how it's taken a different fork in the road that a lot of people would have suspected. It's doing his career well. Although Josh Davis coming off of a series of losses against Chris Parker, part of the Parker family. Michael Parker, the president's nephew. Look at this now. Extreme match, folks. We got a guitar from the audience right between the eyes, right to Josh Davis. Cracking. Look at this. A crutch. Right to the back of Josh Davis. He's getting crutched right up the back end. Right up the front end, right from the side end. Born to Kill taking it to him. Josh Davis not too happy about those weapon shots. He's grabbing something of his own. What? He's got something from under the ring there. I can't quite see. A kendo stick, bringing it into the squared circle now. Born to Kill stopping him before he can use it. That guitar shot really rocking Josh Davis earlier. Look at this. Josh Davis with a pile driver. That usually stuns his opponents. Look at this now, this ankle lock that Josh Davis is trying to mix up his wrestling repertoire here now. Going top rope action, air frog. Oh, and he misses. He missed. Look at this now. Born to Kill going up with move he calls a 187. Born to Kill looks winded here. Making the cover now. And that's all she wrote for Josh Davis. Born to Kill, your winner on Turbo 22. Although that Born to Kill character is quite out there, you have to really look into his talent, and it's undeniable. At Turbo 6, he went up against Be Nasty, as I told you earlier. They went through 2 tables up on the ring ramp before the match even got started in this extreme match, but here's some footage of it now. Near the end, after a bunch of chair shots and 2 tables, here near the end, look at this. Never seen before, fade to black footage here. Born to Kill. Winning on Turbo 22. Look what he did at Fade to Black 6 just a week ago. 187 for Be Nasty after some top rope action. At Fade to Black 7, he went up against one of our toughest opponents, one of his toughest superstars in the business, the international superstar, kicking the holy crap out of Born to Kill. Show. Look at that ducked kick now, and Born to Kill taking the opportunity here on our house show, Fade to Black. We normally don't have video footage of this. And a 187 for Silver Bullet. Usually just photographs, if you're lucky, of this event here. Full-blown camera footage here now. Watching Silver Bullet get defeated by Born to Kill. He's on a roll. That's Lops Born to Kill on a roll, folks, but I would like to talk to you right here, right now about Ring King. June 28th, 2014, we will crown a Ring King. He will get a shot at the World Championship at Warzone. But first, now and right now, the Factory, ran by Sarge, our development program, has been very successful with B Nasty, Chang, Drop Zone, Mad Maxi, Reed, and Troy Anderson all getting contracts to be wrestling through this program, this training program from Sarge. And Factory Season 2 is Jake Smith, Special Ops, Born to Kill, Kazakh, Snake Eyes, Remy, LaFleur, and Natas. And right here, right now, we're going to have a Factory Showdown, top of the class, Drop Zone from Season 1. This is the best Factory Season 1 had to offer. He will go up against the best, top of class from Season 2, the Factory. This is great wrestling action, folks. Drop Zone, top of class, the Factory, Season 1, the Boxer. He's made quite a mark for his wrestling career here in B-Wrestling. Tag teaming, like we've said earlier, in the tag team called Civil War with Josh Davis, the Boxer wrestler. This is the Factory Showdown. Who is the king of the Factory? Who is the champion of the Factory here right now? I'm excited, fans. It's in this ring right now. One of these two men will walk away being able to call themselves Mr. Factory. Drop Zone has to be the clear-cut favorite here. He's had the advantage being in B-Wrestling for much longer than Snake Eyes here. Snake Eyes only having one match on prior to this on Fade to Black. No televised events for Snake Eyes in his B-Wrestling career here with Drop Zones. He's won awards. He's had Match of the Night awards on pay-per-views. Snake Eyes, he's new. He's just graduated, but there's high regards. I'm being told he's one of the best submission technicians this wrestling world's ever seen. He's in a brawl here right now, and look, Drop Zone not letting Snake Eyes control the match here. Drop Zone showing off what he's learned in the wrestling ring here now. Look at that. Look at that punch by Drop Zone. You cannot fight this power wrestling game with Drop Zone. He will take you out. Snake Eyes trying everything now. Splash in the corner. He's got him up on the top rope. Snake Eyes drilling him with the right hooks. Double axe handle off on the top of rope by Drop Zone. Drop Zone controlling this match now. Snake Eyes fighting with his back against the wall. Fans love both of these young superstars, but only one can come out as Mr. Factory. Look at that. Drop Zone. Suplexing. Snake Eyes across the ring, German suplex, just tossing him around. Snake Eyes is slapping, drops on the back of the head, taunting him with a snap suplex. Look at this, Snake Eyes, King Konging it over the star. What's this mean here? Oh, look at that. He likes to call that the Python Death Drop. Look at this. We got a cover now. Drop Zone just might be out. This could be it. Nope. Yes, it's over, folks. Snake Eyes, your winner. Mr. Factory. High regards for this young athlete. Don't adjust your TV sets. Do not change the channel. There is nothing else on, fans. You have to see eyes through a predator. The Python. Mr. Factory, Snake Eyes. Now, fans, I would like to talk to you about this Become a Superstar contest we've been talking about. We were supposed to reveal the winner at Ringmania. We ran out of time. Our time restraints on the pay-per-view. We went over on a few matches, but here on the next Turbo 22 here, we will reveal the winner. And we're going to reveal that information right here, right now. We do have this contest that we were brewing. I want to applaud right now to the winner here now. Jake Smith, fans. Yes, he was in the Factory the season 2. He actually had a ticket stub winner. We took him, we trained him into a superstar. He is living his dream, his life boyhood dream to become a wrestling superstar. Let's check out footage here now. Fade to Black 6, where we saw the Maniac and Remy taking it to Texas Chainsaw there with a little power wrestling. The Maniac Texas Chainsaw at Fade to Black 6 against this rookie who has high regards, getting good, decent marks in the Factory. Let's be honest, he could have done a little bit better, but he won tonight on Turbo 22, so let's not be too down on this young superstar. Look at him just get plowed by Texas Chainsaw there on Turbo 6, though. Texas Chainsaw letting the Rook get well known with the V-Wrestling Squared Circle. Look at this footage of just plowing this guy. Remy LaFleur. Meet Texas Chainsaw. The running bulldog was what ended up ending that match. That was great wrestling action, fans, but guess what time it is? That footage from Texas Chainsaw means something, fans. That means it's time for the main event. Texas Chainsaw versus Little Devil here at Turbo 22. This is our last match, our last bout of the evening. Get your popcorn, get ready, you're in for a fight. The Maniac, Texas Chainsaw. Little Devil evolving right before our eyes. I remember this little guy just wore a ski mask to the squared circle and called himself a professional athlete. He's here main eventing at Turbo 22 against Texas Chainsaw. Both of these athletes stay inside the Power 5 wrestling's top world championship list. These guys are both contenders for that world championship belt at all times. Seems they're always in the hunt. This is a pay-per-view quality match here on Turbo 22. Little Devil getting creamed across the face, up and over the top rope, out here on the woodworks. German uppercut. Excuse me, European uppercut. Who cares? Let's call it an international uppercut. We are here in the US of A. Let's call it the United States uppercut. Strength test. Wonder who will win that. Texas Chainsaw shoving him off, and both athletes getting back into the ring. Little Devil a lot faster than the slow Texas Chainsaw about getting back in. Texas Chainsaw's about 6 times the size of mass as Little Devil. I don't know if that'll be a problem here tonight. Look at that! Back heel flip kick. Surprising the snot out of the Chainsaw, Mr. Chainsaw. Action continues here, the main event on Turbo 22. Fans, do not go anywhere. Do not change that channel. That dial's on lock. Here on Turbo, the best wrestling action in the business. Look, Texas Chainsaw taking to the little guy in the corner. This is not good for Little Devil. He needs to go back to hell, Michigan. Will Texas Chainsaw send him back into hell? Look at this submission move. Little Devil, high flying speedster. Texas Chainsaw keep the speedster grounded. He's also a submission master. One thing he's not good at is much offense with those blows. But he's quick at getting a lot of those blows in. They do seem to matter. Like I said, Little Devil always a top contender. Texas Chainsaw been in the hunt the last few months. He had a chance to headline Ring Mania in the grand finale match just a few turbos ago, and he dropped the ball, losing to Pretty Ricky at Turbo 20. Went on to face Scar at Ring Mania. Get to check out Ring Mania. Little Devil in a best of 3 match against Silver Bull at Ring Mania, and he handled it. It went the distance. It went all 3 matches, but Little Devil pulling it out, winning the 3rd and final round, the overtime sudden death round. Goes to Little Devil. He winning at Ring Mania. Texas Chainsaw here at Turbo 22. His hands are full from this little guy, zipping all around him. Oh. Look at this! Oh, I've seen guys not get up from that. I've seen guys not get up from that tonight. Look at that, the Little Devil stare here makes Turbo 22. This is what ramps up the little guy. Texas Chainsaw should be well aware. Little Devil doing the Little Devil stare. This is where Little Devil gets his adrenaline going now. Texas Chainsaw's all but defeated now. That's all Texas. Might as well roll over dead. Little Devil get the Little Devil stare and getting that extra boost of energy now. No, Texas Chainsaw reversing things now. Huge slam. Little Devil's not getting it. He's not moving. Texas Chainsaw. Looks like he's kicking a corpse. No, there's a little bit more fight left in the little guy. I don't know how much more punishment he can take, though, from this behemoth. Texas Chainsaw's huge. Oh, a giant splash by Texas Chainsaw. Little Devil can't get up. Texas Chainsaw just laying on him. A 3 count. He's too big for Little Devil. Texas Chainsaw breaking the scales, breaking Little Devil's always Michigan.